Hello Moto heads and welcome to some more high-speed action. We are back here at the RIDE20 at Spring Creek, Millvile, Minnesota. Round 7 Moto 1, we got our game face on. The gate is down. Great jump out of the gate, Moto heads. Up at the front of the pack. 16 riders at the gate. This is going to be a heck of a battle. We got people flying to the dirt already. And we are maintaining it here about mid-pack, which is pretty good for us. This is a stacked field. Okay, Moto heads, we are literally mid-pack. 8th out of 16. We're going to try to make a couple of moves here. Charge forward like the warrior that we are. Oh, or fall backwards slightly. I think that was Moto G that just went around us. Yeah, that's Moto G. We're gonna try to pass him back here. Moto G is really fast. Oh, and there's Macon's number 20. And there's number 2, Rube. That guy's on his way to the front right there, number 2. I said number 2. Now, Meekin's number 20. That's the guy right there that I'm trying to beat. He's the owner of the league. He's from Belgium. Whoa. We got another rider coming up in the mix there. Who is that? Oh, that's number 2 again, isn't it? Rube, or whatever his name is. Yeah, now he's really on his way to the front. Look at him, he just made 2-3 passes. All right, let's concentrate. Get our game face focused. Oh, Meekins just went down. All right, that puts us into 9th place, Moto heads. Here we are riding up Mount Martin. Just to do a 180 left-hander and go right back down Mount Martin. I don't know if you can tell how steep these hills are, Moto heads. And we just got passed back by Meekins, my friend from Belgium. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Belgium motocross racers for some reason. I thought the World Championship was where it was at. I was always a Honda kid. And back then at the time, there was a rider who I just worshipped. Gone but not forgotten. Andre Malherbe. But this is the kicker, Moto heads. I never heard, we didn't have podcasts or YouTube or any of that. So anything I knew about him, I actually read in Cycle News. And I'm not the best reader, never have been, especially back then when I was a kid. Real dumb kid. So for a couple of years, I went around preaching about how big of a Andre Malherbe fan I was. That's the way that I said his name, Andre Malherbe. All right. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us. But I was all about the world motocross. I was all about Belgium. Oh! And I just got put straight into the dirt head first. Yeah, I was all about the Belgium motocross. The riders from Belgium when I was a kid. And I'm not sure why to this day. So I was down, me and my dog Oatmeal. Ugh! All right, we're running in 10th out of 16th. So me and my dog Oatmeal, a couple of winters ago, we spent the entire winter beach camping down on the peninsula of Baja California in Mexico. And we were total beach bums. We didn't pay to camp one time. Living out of a Subaru. Eating so many delicious tacos. Anywho, we ran into a lot of European families that would ship over these big monster, kind of like monster truck overland rigs over to Mexico. And then they'd travel around, sometimes literally for years, homeschooling their kids or beach schooling their kids. Anyways, I kind of bonded with one of these families from Belgium. Their kids really liked my dog Oatmeal, so we got to talking a lot, and I learned a lot from them. And man, first of all, I was pretty jealous of these kids' lifestyle. Instead of going to school for 8 hours a day, they were not only book learning, but also going out and learning about stuff. I don't know how to clean a triggerfish. This 8-year-old kid from Belgium, he knows how to do it, Motoheads. They're living life right. Anyway, when I brought up motocross to these people from Belgium, because I know it's a huge thing over there, or so I thought, or I still think it is, I don't know. They shrugged and looked at me like, what are you talking about? Motocross? Yeah, I guess. I don't know nothing about motocross. I said, oh, well, in Belgium, it's a big deal, right? Motocross. They're like, no. I was like, come on, guys, really? At one time, I had a friend from Belgium send me a postage stamp that had a rider on it. I forget which one offhand. It was probably Stefan Everett's. Maybe even Harry Everett's. Oh, doing a big wheelie and getting past right before that for 11th place. So those little kids from Belgium would come over to my camp every morning. Where's Oatmeal? Where's Oatmeal? They talk kind of funny. And I think they speak Belgiumish. But anyways, man, they liked my dog. Hyper-focused would be a good use of vocabulary to describe one of these kids' infatuation with Oatmeal. And I had him calling her Little Goat, because that's what I call her. Anyway, that was my experience beach camping with the people from Belgium down in Mexico. I love Mexico, by the way. All right, Motoheads, 11th out of 16. Trying to get it done. These motos are 20-minute motos, and we got 12 minutes left. It's getting a little bit lonely here in 11th. We got Moto Sensei, number 19, up ahead of us. In front of him is number 167. I believe that to be Sloppy. And Sloppy is so super fast. I'm actually surprised he is not further up the rankings. That just goes to show you how fast some of these guys are. And Moto Sensei just went down. Oh, and we almost just went down. All right, that puts us back into the top 10, Motoheads. Woo! Getting a little bit huckabuck in that whoop roller section there. All right, down the hill that is not Mount Martin, and we got reset, Motoheads. Okay, that puts Moto Sensei right there in front of us, bar to bar, really. He's going for the big triple. We're going for the other line, whatever you want to call it. Plunging down Mount Martin, and you got to hit your brakes for all they're worth at the bottom. I run my brakes full blast. No, wait. Yeah, full blast. I run my brakes all the way up. I know that's kind of a controversial thing with different riders. All right, Motoheads. Pretty much bar to bar with Moto Sensei over the finish line jump with 10 minutes left to go. We took the low line and got around him there. This is going to be a battle, I can already tell. Me and this guy have went at it so many times and taken each other out so many times. It's silly. Oh my God, I was in 4th gear, shifting down to 3rd. I should have been to 3rd, down to 2nd. I'm a little surprised he did not pass me. And it looks like Moto Sensei has a couple of friends with him back there. I'm wondering who they may be. It looks like Forever is up in 1st place. The usual suspect. All right, sticking to my line here up Mount Martin. Those guys are bunching up behind us there, Moto heads. I'm predicting some serious action here in a second. But I would be okay if we just rode straight in the distance away from them. Oh, who was that? Somebody trying that trip. Oh, Moto heads! And we took somebody down with us. Oh my goodness, Moto heads. After that mess, we're all the way back in 12th place, now 13th place, duking it out here with P Shooter. All right, Moto heads. Oh, somebody went down. It's going to put us back into 11th. Now, I'm going to assume that's Moto Sensei right there. Is it not? No, I don't believe it to be Moto heads. Who is this mystery person in front of us now? I guess we got to catch him and pass him to find out. All right, Moto heads. He did the big triple. I don't think that's that much faster, if at all faster, than what we just did. He went to the outside up there. Oh, Moto heads, I thought we were going to get him. Instead, we went down, got passed by 2 dudes just like that. And we're back here again in 13th spot. Out of 16. Nobody behind us, so I don't have to worry about that. We got P Shooter in front of us. All right, we're gonna try to catch up. Try our best to catch up to P Shooter here. All right. Oh, totally blew that turn. Better than going down like we did last lap. P Shooter went down, Moto heads. That's going to put us bar to bar with him. Actually, we did get around him. I think he went down again. I could be wrong. Sometimes it's hard to tell in the little map because the big arrow is capable of covering up little arrows. All right, so we're in 12th, in touch with the person in front of us. Okay, so we're going to the inside and then up Mount Martin. Sticking true to our line. He's doing the same line we are doing. So I'm assuming that that is not Moto Sensei. I could be wrong. I often am. All right, Moto heads. He just did the big triple line. I avoid that one because I see so many people coming up short on it. Maybe one day I'll pull the trigger and eventually change that line, but for now, I'm doing it how I do it. That's probably why I am in 12th place, and that is Moto Sensei in front of us. And behind us is P Shooter. Okay, and I see another rider up there that could possibly be a lapper. He just went off the track, whoever it was. Yes, that was a lapper. We did not gain a position when we went around him. This has just been an entire moto of being around Moto Sensei. Either in front of him, behind him, by a little bit, or far, or duking it out with him. Eye to eye. All right, Moto heads, getting to the top of Mount Martin. It looks like we're staying with him for now, keeping his pace pretty much. And we got 4 minutes left to go here, plus a lap. It looks like Meekin's got around Sloppy. Huh. Sloppy must be off his game today. No disrespect to Meekins. Meekins is a fast rider. All right, so we are in 11th. 10th place is number 36. I'm trying to remember who that is. I think it's the other Belgium guy that I was calling Bjork for a second. Oh, what is his name? I can't remember offhand. We'll see him in the results at the end of the race. Okay, so we're in 11th. We got somebody not too far behind us here, trying to sweat us and give us some pressure. All right, Motoheads once again going to the inside outside. Up Mount Martin, I got two guys right on my rear knobby. Hitting those brakes. You can actually smell the brakes at the bottom of Mount Martin there. That's how crazy it is, Motoheads. All right, we're holding our own in 11th. We actually have 3 riders behind us. This is kind of like it was a minute ago. Moto Sensei, P Shooter. Oh, the 3rd rider behind us is number 217. That's Forever. So we're fixing to get lapped here in a minute, Motoheads, but we're also racing for position. So this could get interesting, because I don't know which little arrow is the leader, and I don't know which little arrow is 12th place. So we're just going to hold our lines, and when the leader laps us, speaking of lapping, looks like we're about to lap somebody, unless that's 10th place. I suppose that could be 10th place. This has happened before, where we're going to lap somebody and be lapped. Actually, I don't think that's a lapper now that I'm watching him ride. He just did that big triple. So that's for position. And here we got the leader coming up next to us, it looked like to me. So apparently the leader Forever is having trouble lapping us. He must have got reset. Yep, there he is again. Oh, I was right in front of him. Big apologies to Forever. And he bobbled that, and I went back around him, Motoheads. Yeah, he is having issues putting us down a lap. So apologies to him for being in his way. But at the same time, I really want this top 10. And we got number 36 in front of us. I don't know what happened to Forever. He should have lapped us by now. Maybe we should be out in the lead, Motoheads. Oh, here he comes again. Figure your way out around me. Oh! Oh! And we just hit that pole. The other guy got reset, so now we got a 3-man battle here. The clock just expired. What a moto. This is crazy. All right, so we got the guy that... CB. That's his name. From Belgium. So we got CB in 10th place. You got us in 11th. And I believe it to be Moto Sensei behind us in 12th. All right, we're going to throw everything we got at CB here. When we do the MX of Nations here at the RIDE20, he is going to be representing Belgium. I'm going to be representing Team Japan again for the second time. Just coincidence. That's just a coincidence, Motoheads. Neither time did I pick the Team Japan. And CB just got around us and took off. Moto Sensei is right behind us. And we got second place moving around us right now. That's number 2, Rube. I told you guys that he had somewhere to be, and that was going to be up front. Look at that guy go. Did you see that big boy line? A total hero right there. We got 2 laps left, which means when we cross the finish line the next time, oh, we got some hocus pocus, glitchy witchy going on. And somebody just went down. Puts us back into 10th. That was P. Shooter. I don't even remember him getting around us. Great battle here with P. Shooter. Bar to bar, literally going up Mount Martin. Different lines. I think my line paid off, Motoheads. I don't know about you, but I'm in 10th. Oh, this is a 4-person battle. There's got to be a lapper in here somewhere. I'm sorry, not a lapper, but a leader. Woohoo! This is nuts. I don't even know what's going on or who is who right now. Absolutely insane. Okay, so the leader just finished. We're running in 10th. And we got 1 lap to go. Running right behind 9th place here. Actually, I take it back. That was a lapper. I really have no idea what's going on, apparently. I do know we're in 10th place. And I think P. Shooter got pushed back to 11th. I could be wrong. We're just going to finish out this lap and see where everything falls. Hopefully we can keep this guy behind us. Because I can guarantee you he wants in the top 10 just as much as I do. All right, Motoheads. That's got to be a lapper right there. I don't know what was going on with him. No, that was for position. We're in 9th place. I don't know who that was. Either that or somebody quit or something. So that's pretty cool. Running in 9th. Half a lap to go, if that. We still got somebody giving us some pressure. All right. It's winding down. Oh, we ended up in 10th place, Motoheads. We got passed at the line. We only lost that position by a couple tenths of a second. We appreciate you guys showing up. Whatever you do from here, have fun with it. And we will see you in Moto 2.